Hello, and welcome to the flip through of the Sacred Spirit reading cards. I did a video on this a few weeks ago, and the lighting was just terrible. So I'm redoing it, and we're going to get a much better view of these cards. So this is by Anna Stark, illustrated by Lewis Dyer, and the box is cool. It's very sturdy box, and it's by Rockpool Publishing, and it has a magnetic closure, and it opens just like a book. And it comes with a full color book with about a page and a quarter of information about each of the cards. And the card also, the author also gives us a shadow aspect of the card, a crystal to work with, an angel to work with, and also an affirmation. So it's a very wonderful book, and very informative, and it explains a lot. So the inside of the box has the card back here. And then these cards, I love these little finger things to help us get the cards out. Now this always seems to pop out, but no big deal. I appreciate this being in here, especially when the book is bigger than the cards, because the cards generally, of course, will slide around. So that is that. I'll put this to the side, and I'm going to pause this so that we can get a closer view. Okay, there. So I just had to adjust my camera, and unfortunately my zoom has to be done through the recording system that I use, the recording software, and I can't adjust certain camera aspects while I'm recording. So I just have to press pause. All right, so that's the back, and there's no edging, which is not a big deal. And the cards are a little bit wider and bigger than a typical tarot card. So this is a typical tarot card, and you can see that there is probably about an inch both ways, maybe an inch and a quarter this way. Well, probably an inch. I'm not very good with measurements. Okay, so we will just go ahead and flip through. I don't believe these cards are in order, but no matter. They are not, because there are 36 in this card. Let's see, what should I do? I don't know. If you guys prefer a certain way of flipping through, just let me know, and I will certainly take it into consideration. I do like to keep the backs over here just as a way to remind you guys what the back looks like. So this is Third Eye Vision. Ooh, look at this, Galactic Healer. And so this is one of the issues I have with flipping them this way. All right, we're going to experiment, okay? This is Mindful Wisdom. Now, this might look like a glare, but it is not. This is the actual coloration of the card. Mindful Wisdom, create inner harmony. And here is a turtle between worlds. Astral travel. Secret temptation. Lead the way. Light your own path. Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Guardian. Guard your energy. Dark night of the soul. Ground your light. Grounding is a very helpful practice, especially when you are feeling overwhelmed, anxious. Go outside, get on your hands and knees in the grass, and just imagine cords coming through your body into the ground and enmeshing with the energies that are in the ground, and then imagine those calming energies coming back up to calm and soothe the rest of your body. It's an amazing practice, and it's immensely helpful in situations like that. Celestial Gatekeeper. Energy Signature. This card is very electrical. Spiritual Evolution. Set your heart free. Channel your knowledge. Emotional Challenges. Wow. Sacred Divinity. Clear and activate. Expansion. This person is breaking free of the earth. Awakened spirit. Desire to change. Ascended Masters. This card is just very ethereal to me. I know when I did the video last time, this was not showing up. All I had to do was move my camera. And I figured that out today. Illuminate the shadow. And when I figured that out, that's when I decided to do another flip through. Align your universe. Light codes. Eternal union. Open intuition. Look at all these eyes. This reminds me of peacock eyes. Peacock feather. Not the eye. Cosmic ancestors. Spirit messages. Now this is a hummingbird. I thought maybe it was a blackbird. Here in the Gulf Coast, we don't have ravens, and we do have blackbirds, however. And on top of that, we have brown birds, or brown blackbirds, which are essentially the same thing as a blackbird, except that they're brown, and their beaks are thinner, and they have more of a cylindrical body, a thinner body than a raven. So it's a smaller bird, but the bird is black, almost kind of like an oil silk color, an oil slick, because sometimes if the light catches these birds right, the blackbirds, there's like a bluish sheen, almost iridescent on their feathers. But this bird is actually a hummingbird. Love and light. Oh, how beautiful. This is just beautiful. Wow. Kundalini rising. Birth of creation. Is that our cosmic egg? Divine will. Oh, I love it when the sun peeks through clouds like that, and it's like the gaze of God, if God were a cyclops. Hidden realms. Oh, look at that skull. I love skulls. There's just so much in this card. There's a man/fly in here. Then we've got a man with an eye, got a horse, some kind of bird. Living light energy. What an amazing tree. And then we have meditation. Improvements require persistence. So let me give you an example of what the definition, what the card, the meaning of the card is in this book. I'll read you the entire passage. Meditation. Improvements require persistence. Create goals with intention. Now that's the subtitle of the card. And then it has a picture of the card here. You see? You know, sometimes I feel like we don't actually need the picture here because we have the cards. But however, many times I have received a new deck and not necessarily wanting to take the cards with me, I'll just take the book with me and go to maybe a restaurant or have some tea and just read the book on my own, and I don't need to have the card with me. So meditation is an important aspect of spiritual practice, proven to relieve mental stress, physical pain, and improve a person's outlook on life. Meditation is not bound to religion, culture, or spiritual groups. Anyone can practice meditation, and everyone can receive its benefits. Used in practice for thousands of years, meditation is often associated with spiritual understanding and enlightenment by achieving direct communication with a supreme being or ultimate reality. For example, the enlightenment of Buddha. I'm sorry, let me start that sentence over again. For example, the enlightenment that Buddha received beneath the Bodhi tree. Using concentrated focus upon the breath, sounds, visualizations, objects, or movement, meditation can enhance relaxation, strengthen the mind, and instigate spiritual growth and self-awareness. These different meditative practices can be simple in nature or emotionally groundbreaking, depending upon your needs and intentions for this practice. You may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed now. Poor sleep patterns or insomnia are triggered by technology use and require you to detach from the materialism and wants of today. Respiratory issues may arise now. Please see a suitable professional if you require attention. Right now, meditation holds the answer. Focus on your breath. Reconnect back to self, where you will have more time and energy for the areas in your life that have been neglected. A form of meditation is required now for you to feel whole once again. Be aware that your mind reflects your physical world. Is it balanced or imbalanced? Busy or still? Chaotic or calm? Noisy or quiet? Physiological and psychological change is taking place. Use meditation to assist in healing, health, and well-being goals. Specifically to set intentions, aid physical recovery, and influence mind mantras. Importantly, now is the time to focus on your personal health and well-being. The shadow aspect is chaotic, dismissive, emotional detachment. Sacred crystal is fluorite. Angel assistance is Archangel Cassiel, and that is the angel of serenity, solitude, and temperance. The affirmation is, my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. So I'm going to see what she says here about the shadow aspect. She gives us some spreads. She talks about crystal healing. Here she talks about archangels and guardian angels. In this guide, you will find an angel assistance suggestion provided for each card. You can work with each angel or gently and lovingly ask to work with the most appropriate for you at the moment. Oh, it doesn't say anything about the shadow aspect. So I guess this might mean that the shadow aspect to this meditation might, if you are needing to use meditation, or or why you would need to use the influence of this card, because your life is chaotic, dismissive, and there's emotional detachment, and you can use meditation to bring some calmness to your life, to become more aware of what's going on, and to become more understanding about what is going on. That's how I understand it. Okay, well, that is the flip through, and that is our little sample reading, and I hope that this flip through was much better than the one I posted before. Thank you for watching, and take care.